I've been on some sketchy bridges before. I do remember this bridge, but I don't remember being this sketchy. Good morning. So it is just before 6 o'clock. It's about 5:55, and just sat here for a couple minutes trying to get this fire going. Don't have a lot of kindling, and everything is very damp. The humidity was pretty high last night, so everything's still pretty damp. Did not have any luck getting that started, even with the little heat in the fire pit still. But looking at the horizon, I don't know how well this is going to turn out, but over here we got some blue skies and some clouds and a little bit of blue sky, and then that over there is not blue sky. It's not supposed to rain until like 4 o'clock, they're saying, but it's looking awfully dark. So I'm just going to grab the solid fuel stove to make my coffee. Don't have to worry about putting out the fire pit because it's just not lit, and then pack up and start heading out, because I did not bring any rain gear with me. I don't know if I caught it on the video, but you may have seen that little match kit go flying. Struck the match, and part of the head flew off and got me right in the forearm, like right in there. It was hot. I wasn't expecting that. It was just a reflex. I threw it. So always be careful when you're playing with matches. Alright, so I'm gonna get my breakfast ready. It's just cereal, and I get my coffee going, and I should have enough water for the rest of the day. I don't have to worry about boiling up anymore. Beautiful night. Got some owls. There was something flew into my hammock. I think it was a bat. But I was almost asleep, and I guess it could have been maybe a pine cone fell, but it sounded like it got to like right here, and it was like it hit a couple times, and I'm sure there's bugs flying around. I could hear them. There's fireflies all over the place, so I'm thinking maybe a bat. I did see a few fly over. Maybe it flew up to grab something off there. But it, when that's right next to your head and you're just about to sleep, that'll freak you out. I sat up, was looking around. It was funny. Did hear a lot of stuff walking around out along the creek. I'm guessing maybe deer. Didn't sound like it was really big, but it was a cool night. And I think, again, it wasn't real clear, but I'm pretty sure I was hearing coyotes out on the side of the creek too. Alright, time for breakfast. Alright, so for breakfast this morning, I've got a cold breakfast. And I talked about this yesterday, but all it is it's a cup of granola. I got the store. It's already got like hazelnut and chocolate, I think, in there. And then I added some powdered milk. And what I've come to find out is that about 23 grams of powdered milk is perfect to make 1 cup of milk. So you add a cup of water to 23 grams of powdered milk, and you got almost perfect milk. So yeah, that's going to be my breakfast. And then the rest of my water I've got here that I boiled up last night, I will use for my coffee. Sit for 1 second and add a little more water. Yeah, some pine needles in there, but that's okay. Yeah, add a little more water to that. Hopefully without lighting my arm on fire again. Get the solid fuel stove going here. Alright, just had to shift my position. So I don't have the solid fuel smoke blowing in my face. So here's a dragon loop I got on here. Let's have attached to the side down strap. Open it up, I got my Nalgene here. Just feed it through. Around the lid. Pull it tight. And you're ready to go. Camp is all cleaned up. Oh, my friend's back. Is that a big fish? What's going on over here? Can you see the ripples in the water? I'm guessing fish? I don't know. Could be a turtle. So the clouds out here have gotten lighter, but they're still, it looks and feels like rain is closer than like 4 p.m. today. It's just after 7, it's about 7:15 now. I'm gonna start heading out. I'm going back the way. Well, I'm going back to the car, continuing the loop. I'm gonna do something different this time. Instead of heading straight out the Choke Creek Trail, I'm gonna take a new portion of the Pinchot Trail that's just recently been put in. Just past this last camp here on the creek. Saw that spur when me and Brian came through. My hope is that it's new enough that it's the brush is cut back. I don't have to do a bunch of walking through brush. That's horrible. I don't mind the getting wet when you're going through that, but it's the ticks. It's a beautiful spot here. All right, let's get back on the trail. We're back on the trail. The trail goes two ways here. It goes there. It goes there. This goes right along the water. Let's go this way. I'm guessing if this is flooded out, gonna be a lot of spider webs. I'm gonna take the upper trail. Okay, yeah, so this is why there's an upper spur to this trail, because this is real marshy, and we're basically in the creek bed here. Yeah, this is where the other part comes down. Okay. Man, so many spider webs. Oh God. Every 2 feet I'm going through another spider web. Here's another nice site. Weird thing about some of these sites though is the trail goes right through the middle of it. The trail goes from here right through. I mean, there's your tent spot. There's a toad. But down I'll get him. There he goes. All right. Okay, so been on the trail for about 15 minutes and got down to the last campsite on the creek. I almost came down to this one last night. This is like the most popular one you see a lot of people at. I've been here a couple times hiking through, but they've got some nice stonework done here. You got this nice section here where you're just looking out at the creek right in the bend. And this is beautiful. You can get down here for water. I like that site I was at, because I don't think it's as popular as this one. And I didn't think I'd see anybody out here. I didn't see any cars at either one of the parking lots or this trail. But there's definitely spots here for a hammock. I could have made this work. But it's another one that's right on the trail. Like that site that I was at, it sits down off the trail. This trail comes right through the center of this campsite. It's nice though. And then right up around the corner here is that split where they put in a new section of the Pinchot Trail. Right up here somewhere. You can see all the new orange blaze. I think you can see it's kind of dark in here. So right now they got this blaze that's just orange. This should be blazed orange and yellow. It's the Pinchot Trail System is the orange, and the yellow is the Choke Creek Nature Trail, which is what I've been following. Like I said, I think once you get this split, you can split off to the right. It's going to add a little bit of forest road hike, but I'm hoping it's better maintained. Because I know what I got here. I got more of this. And there's big fields and stuff. It's going to be all overgrown. This, I don't know what I've got. And this used to be, I'll put up a map, show you where I am. But you can see there's these no trespassing signs. And these things are old. This used to be an old hunt club that the State Forest purchased like 3 years ago, I think, 2 or 3 years ago. And now it's part of the State Forest, so the Pinchot Trail used to go around this. But once they purchased it, they rerouted it to go through here. So this is cool. I've never been on this section of trail. This is Choke Creek Falls. I've hiked in here from the other way. I didn't realize this is connected all the way down here. Really nice spot. There's some people camping up on the other side, so I'm not going to stick around too long. But this would be a really cool place to go to camp, just hang out. Unfortunately, there's all that. That's just, there's clothes laying around, garbage. That's disgusting. Alright, time to continue on. Not far from the road now. This is going to take me out way further down the road than I thought. But, oh well. What can you do? Been a nice hike. I have flicked off a few ticks. The permethrin seems to be doing its job. They get on the pants. It doesn't stop them from getting on your clothes. When they get on there, it kind of stops them. I don't know if it kills them or if it just makes them dumb or what, but it's been doing its job. Haven't seen me get off of my clothes. I didn't have any on me yesterday. I checked, but got a little bit of a little hike here to get out to like an old access road. And then the access road takes me up to the forest road, and I'll follow that around to the what's that called? Thirsty Hill, which takes me back up to the Choke Creek Nature Trail, and then out to the forest road up to the car. So still got a ways to go. A lot of hiking yet, or a lot of walking. But it's all good. I think a lot of it, if I remember correctly, from here on out is going to be like this or a forest road. So shouldn't be too bad. I've been on some sketchy bridges before. I do remember this bridge, but I don't remember being this sketchy. It's like some logs. 2x12. That looks pretty sturdy. After I left the falls back there, I stayed on that little access road. It brought me out to the road I'm on right now, about a half mile back. Somewhere the orange trail splits off and it comes out here. Maybe? I don't know. This is the old part of the Choke Creek, or the Pinchot Trail. This is the old side of Butler's Run. And I don't know if that connects down to the trail at the falls. I don't know. I don't know where it split off. I didn't see it split off anymore. But I came up the road. So that's a lot of rambling just to say I came up the road. But out this way is Color Swamp. Maybe 3/4 of a mile. And that's where I did my first backpacking. My first solo overnighter here in Pinchot. Back in January. So I'm going to actually continue on the road, head up, come around a corner, and then catch up to Thirsty Hill. The Thirsty Hill Trail, and that'll take me back over to the main forest road. If you watched my video from March when me and Brian were out here, who did that overnight. We came down this trail. This might look familiar. Might not, because it's green now. And we had broken through like 1.5 miles or 2 miles of snow, like 3-foot snow. And we got out to here, and this was a snowmobile trail. And this is where Brian took a little break. Looks a lot different when it's green and there's no snow. I've added like, let's see, it was 3 miles out to the car approximately. All right. From the campsite, if I would have just turned around and gone back. I'm already at 4.5 miles here, and I still got like another 1.5 miles or something to go. So this way is a little bit longer, but it was nice to walk down along in the creek and see the falls, and a lot less underbrush that I had to deal with going that way. There's a little bit on that new section of the Pinchot Trail, but nowhere near as bad as I think I would have had if I would have come all the way down the Choke Creek Nature Trail. Now I've got this, which is just like the old snowmobile trail, and this will take me back out to Tannery Road, the main forest road, and then hang a left and short road hike up to the car. Just had some signal, so let's check the weather. Rain's still holding off till 4 o'clock, but it doesn't matter. The Jeep is right there. Right there. I can see it. It says it's 67. It says it feels like it's 67. It feels a lot warmer up. I've been hiking for like a few hours now. Let's see, it is 9:55, so about 2 hours and 45 minutes I've been hiking. Did 5.7 miles in 2 hours and 44 minutes, it says. So that's not bad. I mean, a lot of this was road hike. So it was just over 1 mile. Yeah, almost a mile, almost exactly 1.5 miles from the last spot where I said it was about 1.5 miles, so that's a pretty good guess. So good hike. Oh, I'm over here. Great hike. It was a lot of fun. Between the 2 days, I flicked no less than 10 ticks off of my pants. Probably 5 yesterday and 5 today. The permethrin seems to be doing its job to get real dopey when they get in the pants, and then they get about halfway up and they stop. So better. I mean, there's been years where you do that hike and you get 10 ticks every 5 minutes. So the winter definitely helped, but yeah, I wish they would cut back some of the underbrush on these trails. So like I said, that's why I like doing Catskills this time of year, because the trails are better maintained. And what can you do? It was a great hike. Nice, beautiful night. A little humid, little humid all night, but it was gorgeous. Okay, so did a good tick check. Changed my shirt. The only thing I used this shirt for was this morning. This is an extra layer. It was like in the 50s when I got up. It wasn't really cold, but after getting out of the hammock where it's nice and warm, I just use it as an extra layer. So I figure this smells a lot better than that red shirt did. So total was 5.7 miles today, 3 miles yesterday, so 8.7 miles total for the 2 days. And I'll see if I can get that track information up on Zitzelman.com. That's my website, my personal website. If you're interested in the hammock that I used, check out HemlockMountainOutdoors.com. That's my business. I can make you one. That's that whole set. So that's custom. I made that one. It's a shorter one. It's a 10-foot hammock, and the tarp is smaller. The tarp is only 110 inches long, that little fly. So the normal diamond fly is 11 by 9. That's a little over 9 by 9. I made that just to make it as small as possible. It's great for backpacking, super light. The whole thing with the hammock, the attached bug net, the suspension, including the tree straps and the tarp in the stuff sack, was only 2 pounds. So that helps a lot to cut down your weight when your whole shelter is only 2 pounds. I don't know if you heard that, was my stomach. I'm hungry. So yeah, it's now 10 o'clock, I think, right? Yeah, 10:03. So a good time. I'm gonna have my Cliff Bar, get in the car, head home, take a shower. Definitely need one of those. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. Leave me a comment. What did you like? What didn't you like? What else do you want to see on these videos? Subscribe. It's free. You get to see. Hit the bell next to subscribe. You get to see all the videos when I put them out. And then other than that, it is shower time. Definitely need one of those. Stinky. Actually, doesn't smell so bad. Or I can't tell. Alright. I'll see you in the next.